This Nanaboro, aka Bureaus, keep on watching Pinax.
Hey yo, you don't know pinaxtv Stonewall representing. Keep it locked, don't log off.
Keep watching Pinax.
For Prophet Kofi Ojo is in the news as Abria Minoka say dear one Ghana so fubi no more ena enya sem ketwa. Na ashefo kaya some time ago enche bia be na wotwe ba ko mienu ntamune na uko social media no eswa na asofo a ewo Ghana hanom say wo ehia eye Dr. Muhammad Bawumia na sebi wo mu ehwie mpaebo ne ye kompaebo pa na wo mu ehwie mpaebo edi egu eye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia so anachese ebinum kra chiremu a metre osofo amakwata kra no etwe ne beka say yankopon sebe wada na di say eye National Cathedral a ekofa issues bebre aba Ghana mu asabe yenya nka ho nsem wiye no sa National Cathedral no e wo se Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ena sebe owie eye cathedral no na enu etire no ena chese mpaebo mu hwie gu Bawumia say omo ebo mpaye e de ama the incoming president of Ghana na eye Prophet Kofi Ojo se ehe ne ha asem we ye no ane sen na ambing because se asofo ne ye sa de ana chese nya atwom eye aba omo afa esan se ye nye ne sa na wan ne ka se yetimi kogina afa ba akosa keke se wo ye sofo den pa na sebe they stand to gain enunti enam so ema wo mo edi sa eye dwuma no ehia ye asofo ne ebusuafo asofo kuku dampa e wo krodwem hanum sei osofo ba ko na mabo nidin no eye sofo amakwata na wono nso e wo hobie a sebe wo hwe mpanimfo anu wo mahyiehia utibe betimi kra ka se eye Christian Council fo binom so kra ka ho ene empaiboy wo mo edi bo mu mo saa nanso no Kofi Ojo se wei enye ne kwanso a yenko ne yenkohwe video no mra.
Someone sent me a little video and I saw a section of our brothers and sisters and they were with the vice president praying over the vice president of Ghana to become the next president of Ghana. What a shock. What a shocker. Preachers, I told you to order. I told you, don't sell the grace, don't sell the dignity of the glory of God. You are like a father, you represent the father, you don't take a side, don't support one candidate over the other. That is not the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God takes over. We can only advise and admonish you, but we can't pray for you to become the next president. You have taken side, you are partial. Now we are selling the grace. Tell me that envelopes were not flying for those prayers. Tell me, if the vice president of Ghana, if President Mahama wants to hear real something, I challenge them, come and sit here on Sunday. I will tell you that thus saith the Lord. Sit down here on Sunday. You don't want partial something. Sit here. The glory won't change. I will tell you something. I will look in the eyes of President Mahama and say, the dollars that were flown to Brazil, God will judge that. The people who chopped money during your time, God will judge that. And then I will look in the eyes of Vice President Bawumia and tell him that since COVID, we are still being charged COVID levies. God will judge you for that. God will judge you, Mr. Mahmoud Bawumia. God will judge you for e-levy, and God will judge you for all the unfair and unjust treatment that you have brought to Ghanaians. Tell them, don't tell them nonsense. God does not bless nonsense. Someone sent me a little video and I saw a section of our brothers and sisters and they were with the vice president praying over the vice president of Ghana to become the next president of Ghana. What a shock. What a shocker. Preachers, I told you to order. I told you, don't sell the grace, don't sell the dignity of the glory of God. You are like a father, you represent the father. You don't take a side, don't support one candidate over the other. That is not the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God takes over. We can only advise and admonish you, but we can't pray for you to become the next president. You have taken side, you are partial. Now we are selling the grace. Tell me that envelopes were not flying for those places.
So that was the video of Prophet Kofi Ojo. Ebusiafo sebe neni abre yi pa odwemu say dia ekoso no edie sebe enya dia ewo se yesoso so anase yefo so ewo krodiem hanum sei ankosofo de ugina bia biaye anokredi ewo na chese wo de woni nokredi na area ataso esanse yefre John Dramani Mahama wa ha na yefre Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wa ha se ya wo munye na to sini a sebe no a raise cause for alarm na ye hwese ye beka sasem ne se de be ya menteme ho ase ene de asofo mpanimfo asebe modai oman ano a yenim se modie senka mo pe oman ni yedie ene mo members anase tememufo yedie mo hwede moye abusiafo mo hwede moye right from the onset a video we buy ye kra me na medwen one menti asese sa asofo we mu no what do they stand to gain yenka say you can be affiliated to a party, but acquired to say you kind of say journalist, you don't show your party colors out. That's the same thing now. Also for so there sebe and found say oba be jina be chim unim no na onim ni pa be to amano, but say oba bontene aba be boss ampa ye we gidigidi na te say mo de Bawumia she Ghana for kon anesa. Anyways, na na betimi atwe sa ensem we emu as to whether ensema koso no anase asema Prophet Kofi Ojo kano ne kwan no so that we know how the issue should be handled. Is it the right thing? Ena omo aye no anase de omo aye no it is a wrong thing. It's my nananso side of the story.
All right, so Minyaba Makwaba, I don't know if you agree with me or anything. It's been a long time.
Sure.
Yeah, so basically what you were asking, if you can just come again, come and take the first question.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that share and sema Prophet Kofi Ojo kana na say as asofo women they are imposing Bawumia wo Ghana for so which ibinu say asofo ni nye boni bia Kofi Ojo na sebe or person create a news because on the debut or person trendy. What is your take on this issue?
All right, so first of all, in check is here and comma ashafoni eti for new it's here. So first of all, I think say this particular month leading to elections, so there are lots of people votes is going to depend on people to them godfather and answer a figure in their life. And most of these people come in the form of fathers, teachers, pastors, men of God, and even husbands. So these people, they have the ability to change the narrative of things like Koso. It's Obia and Adris own vote Emma MPP BMA. It's say a software any in for in some catch members at the end of the day it can change their mind. So basically, in some Kofi Ojo can say send a pastors in board on Momotin abon Payama Bawumia. It is not really right because at the end of the day, Nipana Mosiese Ombedigan no already on a vice president. And let us look at the economic mess. Are you raising your hands to pray for somebody who has brought us doom? So somebody who has jumped our dollar from 4 cedis to 15 cedis, somebody who has promised and failed, somebody who has failed to make this economy a better one. These are basic questions I could feel. And I hate to say it, but these are very legitimate ones. You can't really do anything about it.
Well, so looking at it, do we say Ghana, we are still in the theological era because issues happening now. We need not to let anybody tell us, say, let's do this or let's do that. So are we also entitled to our own way of doing things? And I say we should let the religious leaders keep, deciding for us, because said omo de omo akọ for mu ya omo no mako gina mu omo bom paye ni ade is it, the question is this the first time something like this is happening? And I say this religious leaders now they omo tie and I say this is the first time because it's Bawumia, that's why they are all doing that. And I say
it's not the first time, neither would it be the last, but you have to look at it from a standpoint. So this is a very crucial time in the history of Ghana. We are kind of I don't know the word to put it, but as I say, we are trying to revolt or demonstrate against this particular regime. So Obiti said pastors are who draw Pentecost pastors, a year Archbishop, a year Catholic bishop. It is everything wrong, because time they should question the person. Say you failed Ghana. They should use this time to lament. Say, what are you doing about it? Business is a good. People are sleeping in darkness. What are you doing about inflation? But so these are the basic things and the basic concerns. I personally second a year. Based on exactly what he's saying. It's rather unfortunate, but I think it is what it is.
But let's look at it from this end. Bawumia a Muslim, he's not a Christian. Dr. Mahmoud John Dramani Mahama, ono a Christian, he's not a Muslim. But looking at Bawumia's campaigner or Yeni Adieno, he's more involved with the Christians than the Muslims. Why is it so? I didn't know sebe onkoni diem na ye hu say imams for ne malams for ne ade omo bompaye dia mano, but it's like the Christians are taking charge so much than the fellow Muslims.
Yeah, because he believes a year the Muslim votes in the way, and he knows that Muslims will rally behind him no matter what. Because he believes definitely in seminar question and how things are, Muslims will definitely vote for him because they believe or your omunipa. But you see, Bawumia is even underestimating the Muslim fraternity. What he's doing in a way, he could be pissing off a year Muslims too. Because I said there was this particular event, of course, I think now one of this Eid al-Fitr or so, and I think the now a year trade minister and a finance minister, a comedian or central region, Haiti Hammond, good. Ekoka saying we should refer to Bawumia as his incoming president, as the incoming president, and somebody also a clergyman in the Muslim community, top power microphone, said they are not putting their support or giving their support to any person. So what they know is that they are going to refer to Bawumia as as a vice president or perhaps a running mate, and that was a signal say Muslims are very smart people and they will not just vote because Bawumia is a Muslim. So Christians there, we are different. We vote based on composure. Or brand once or kaseye or bunipa or Bawumia there. Sa jimie sa ni akovuti ama Bawumia na ya sanso ako back to square one, which is very very sad. So yeah, these are various issues based on exactly what Kofi Ojo is saying. He knows exactly what he's saying, and he's not definitely also happy about what is going on. And say these are people who are supposed to be bold and stand on the pulpit and say the things. Bonibeka said, you guys are the mouthpiece of the nation. Instead of you to say something based on a semi-Sonia, you see that they are there and they are now blessing Bawumia. How on earth can you bless a devil? How on earth can you bless a demon? As I say, me say Christians there, we don't associate ourselves with demonic people. So Bawumia akoye obi a onya definitely, whatever he's doing, the way they've destroyed this country economically and any other thing, he doesn't deserve for pastors, our Ghanaian pastors, see a bit lay and so it is a very big mistake. baby crank so from so these are definitely big questions. Legitimately, they are huge concern. We need to look at this thing with another eagle eye.
But do we say Muslims are very decisive and very strong and firm than Christians? Because it looks like Christians are easily swayed to jump on stuff and all that. Is that the difference between a Christian and a Muslim? Because I'm saying this Agyapong Polo some time ago, she used to be a Christian and we saw all what she was doing here. But Okase wa retubako Muslim no. You see, it's like she's trying to be very calm, she's changing from a whole lot of things. Does Muslim breed discipline than a Christian religion? Well, so currently yenkopie mu ewo ye Kumasi ana chese ye ra Kennedy Agyapong waba be pie mu ewo ho no ma ye nyina ye nim se Bawumia to ye wo ho, and the tour no there a lot of people from the New Patriotic Party akoka Bawumia ho a Ken and so it can be some are saying say Ken is not a man of his words because wa join Bawumia for this campaign. They didn't expect to see, but within the campaign so they same be atuja yenko tiensema Ken edituja. So that was a Kennedy Agyapong on the campaign grounds. War a year Kumasi. I could raise a lot of concerns, like I said. Ibn say Ken is not a man of his word. Yet Seha and Rebecca is saying if you vote against me and you vote for Bawumia, meaning you are voting for opposition, not to say MPP the co-opposition, because he's not the one that a year delegates will vote for. And then you are there defending a year the economy say. Friend is saying, how do you call it? Is inflation or whatever? No, and shut down big deals because when we go to Nigeria and Turkey, inflation is very high than Ghana and all manner of things. Do you think, say Kennedy Agyapong, he has two faces or two sides?
Okay, so you see the issue of Kennedy Agyapong, we saw man for Bibri, bash Kennedy Agyapong on social media, and even on TikTok and even on YouTube, say. Ken Ayubia intimate fan is serious. You see, you guys are forgetting. So Ken is in the New Patriotic Party. Ken, I can say now before the contest, he said that whether he loses or wins, he is still going to remain in the party. Now, once you say these words, then it means you are owing allegiance to the New Patriotic Party. One thing that people are also forgetting. Now, there's a video I will share. The one thing that people are also forgetting is that before this particular elections, the Council of Elders (MPP) for Omanchannel and all the contenders is shy, and they sign something if any MOU in business terms, a memorandum of understanding. Parties all the parties are mokusi akansi and I say adie amoko akoye particular projects no efa ho directly and indirectly no mu nyina makwa adwunkromu based on A, B or C. So Ken memorandum of understanding as MOU or sign, one of them was to support whoever wins. So if Ken had won the November 4th elections last year, Bawumia would have been doing the campaign for him because Bawumia signed that MOU. So once Ken lost, then it's obvious that Ken also has to return the same favor. The people are pissed off, especially Agyapong PM Kumasi magazine packer. It's more due to Shaman Focus that Ken has indeed betrayed the party, but I don't see it that way. I think it's only doing what we call party obligations. You can go video here by better also.
down to CDS, people the same grade. One stick and a 5 days a show, it on a 34.99. Inflation, I walk down at 25. We may and 10 to lose a year. No one to Nigeria. Nigeria inflation, I am 33.6%. Turkey and nine local fund nearly free Turkey. More money ever clear down here. And you are not possible our Turkey. It is an inflation, our Turkey, and now we look at 59.6. And yet, which are having a Russia and crew, the province here. To Mesro, we are getting 40. And in fact, Musikashi, Madame Le Pawani, as I am the partner, I walk down a funny road. These are people who want to get to the mother.
Is what has gotten a lot of Ghanaians to respond to a Ken Nensema or de Etuja Ewo a campaign ground no as though say he admitted say economy no I style being idea, but looking at it they feel like whatever be the case, Ken Sebe he has done Ghanaians wrong by saying say Turkey inflation rate say and Nigeria for them so say. I mean, looking at it, they feel like so. Ken, Unim say at the end of the day, you were coming to support Bawumia. You were going to stand at the front of the campaign and talk. Adentina Sebe Obeki can sembia with the share trim na fade Osanka and so right now, which one should we go with? Never pa and I said, "Ye fanye Juma de Okane da no," and I say. What you are saying right now, because it's like a division of lips of division of minds from the same person, and I offer a lot of attention. I mean, when you read some of the comments and Sema, it's coming out from some Ghanaians, they feel so disappointed. Say Ken shouldn't have joined, even if Okobi Krana can also Okasa, because we know Agyapong was there and all that. I know some people are saying they want to take a look at the video again. Yenko share a video where Nakin Ekasa by the Twaso. CDS, people the same grade. One stick and a 5 days a show, it on a 34.99. Inflation, I walk down at 25. We may and 10 to lose a year. No one to Nigeria. Nigeria inflation, I am 33.6%. Turkey and nine local fund nearly free Turkey. More money ever clear down here. And you are not possible our Turkey. It is an inflation, our Turkey, and now we look at 59.6. And yet, which are having a Russia and crew, the province here. To
we are 24 years. And you say, Musikashi, but I'm the power and you.
So, Nana, your take on what Ken was saying?
In some Ken economy, that is it. You see, one of the things people have to understand is it's an MOU. Okay, let me make this. Let me break this down for everybody to see. You find say me no, you pray a particular position. But what you mean?
Sure.
You pray a particular position, no problem. Now, that position I pray no. And then the nipa back no also dinkuni. But we are all in the same company. It's even say Penas company ye wumi ye new Penas CEO. And yes, Madam Mamiesi and Mr. Nana. I am a boss, Mr. Williams. She said also ejumano we need to retire. It's a penny pa obesi na name. But me newo and I kwa stand it. That doesn't mean we are enemies. It's at the end of the day, in as much as Obiabe any campaign will become manifesto and also some infighting bebim. Because at the end of the day, Obeka so Nana onye papa. Mr. Meka so Mamiesi onye papa. Oh Mamiesi, your friend. It will be healthy competition though, but we will definitely throw jabs and will undermine each other's credibility, each other's potential, and each other's input together with even the position and the person original. But at the end of the day, so at the end of the day, I can say now we don't just say I'm not good enough, and I'm winning. I don't just say you are not good enough. But at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the whole competition, you know, we all have to come together and serve the purpose of the company. So, in this particular basic scenario, you know, that is exactly what is really happening in terms of the New Patriotic Party. Japan signed an MOU. MOU, a memorandum of understanding. That was what Japan signed. He signed it together with Dr. Bawumia and a host of others. And the MOU that he signed basically a party said whoever wins. So if Ono in Japan in the winning year, all the other candidates have to support him. If Ono Bawumia in the winning year, which means all other candidates have to support Ono and Dr. Bawumia. So Ken is only doing what legally. Two, apart from Ken doing that, Ken is also doing party duties. Yemfane say, for some reason, Bawumia will play crash. God forbid, but it can happen. And yes, a new MPP flag bearership race. The other judge in Japan, how he helped the current and I said the outgoing another outgone party flag bearer. Second, anya campaign ama Bawumia. Why should the other contestants who also lost to Ken Japan do a campaign for Ken Japan? If I say Bawumia for some reason only party in Ubim and I can't win flag bearer. Do you think that other people should join or not? What if they also say so? Yes, you're in campaign. They be. So Ken is doing the same a position be bar and I say be the ties changer. All the other people who support him, be create now or we near about me and a campaign. Nobody knows tomorrow. So it's so sad. Say a man for Castle Ken Japan. No, we go parts in mass. Also, we go in the fans in mass. Also, he has no shame. He has no respect. They be Ken Japan was in the party. Ya kinsi no mukoye. Omu nyina evi ya kinsi no. Omu fearful back. Oma kom mami ho, which is Osono party. How difficult is this? So some of the narratives I'm hearing on social media, the insult which is being directed at Ken Japan, Indra, Black Rasta can say or freak in Japan person na Ken so on campaign ma Bawumia near the other, but now Ken has gone vomited and he's taking it back. But it's so simple. Black Rasta, you might be in a competition with a show, a particular show at 3FM. And not just more rivals, but it's just a healthy competition. But whoever wins at the end of the day, it's for the station's good. So whoever have won at the end of the day, it is for the MPP's good. Even though you say Kululu bi komu, and I said the support and it was skewed to favor Bawumia, I don't think that should be any yardstick for Ken Japan. For a man to say Ken Japan should not campaign for Bawumia. If Ken doesn't campaign for Bawumia, who will campaign for Ken Japan if Ken Japan becomes the flag bearer next time? So
don't you think people are reacting based on his own words? Because and same or how can and no people react if say election ne query and we didn't see Ken come out to say certain things and I said during no more elections, and we didn't hear him say certain things. I'm not sure because this is not the first time Ken is campaigning in the ticket of MPP, and he's going all down to campaign for MPP. So this time around, maybe Ninsem reaction and I warranted this kind of insult to him. Don't you think so?
Ninsem reaction, be.
Sure.
Okay, I want to ask. In Sembe na Bawumia campaign so manka. Bawumia campaign you see the people
Bawumia never said he will not campaign for Ken if Ken wins. No. He never said that in his campaign message anywhere. But we got Ken saying it. And even right now, you are saying, Black Rasta said, or Fred Ken's young camp. Even after the elections, we heard that Bawumia was in Ken's house to speak to him. And he said, I just say, where you if he say, like, Ken reacted a lot, and you know it. So don't you think, it's because of emotions, his reactions, his words, and our people are going back and hitting at him, he has gone against his own words?
I don't think Ken has gone against his own words. In the heat of the moment, we can say things and go overboard. Now, this was a very keen contest. Everybody was looking at. In fact, Ken Agyapong no competition no cool. People were saying Ken is going to just get like 10%. But at the end of the day, he pulled almost a 40%. Now, I want you to look at this from a standpoint. Ken Agyapong was doing a clean campaign. Ken could be being the vice president attempt. One could be being the AUB attempt. It was Bawumia who started the first shots. Bawumia first shots now was starting, and he made that first shot in a year. The northern parts of Ghana. Our car say we shouldn't vote. Or even started from Ashanti region. Or Kokacha him for be in a close campaign. Say we should not vote for a rich man who is arrogant. 2. Neyereso sanko jina ho eka say Ghana for they shouldn't be swayed by the words of Obia. Wa enjoy a benefit if party ama nebusuafo nyina edidi amen. Bawumia yere semira ne kan sansem no. Then again, your friend is saying the same Bawumia went to Northern Region to say we should give the position to somebody who school onim how to manage the economic affairs. These were all jobs which were directed against to Ken Agyapong.
Yes, I get you.
Yes, and Ken Agyapong constantly was coming say campaign no more. They should do a clean campaign. They should do a clean campaign. And yes, I teaching a better words. Then Asenso Boachi, who happens to be a year as a Bantima MP, who also happens to be a year one of the lead campaigners for a year Dr. Bawumia, came out to throw a shot at Ken Agyapong. Said Ken can't do anything. So Ken intend to also said say based on the aforementioned on also obeying that was why Ken Agyapong also started attacking a year Dr. Bawumia.
Nobody has issues with Ken attacking Bawumia. We know Anka. Okay, Ken should have also gone with the same terrain. Then don't vote for somebody that says he's an economist but cannot handle the economy. We know say and they're more kono word for word this against you. But for you to say if you don't vote for me, meaning we are going to opposition, and right now they didn't vote for you, so the party is going to an opposition. Why are you then going to campaign for the party? Secondly, Ken made mention, I remember I even did a story on that or no there. After the election, if he doesn't win, the baby atna, he's not doing any dirty works for MPP again. He's not going to campaign for anybody. So why, if you won't campaign, why are you campaigning now? That is Ghana for problem. It's not about Bawumia attacking who and who doing this. The attack, they all attacked themselves. But you saying say main campaign. To say waka say mean di beans. Na say ako jana u di beans. Say yen. And no never can sing.
I understand your legitimate concern. Say people are bringing all sort of theories near there. As I said earlier on, Ken's words were directed to Bawumia, and Ken is not even campaigning for Dr. Bawumia. This is not a campaign for Dr. Bawumia. This is a campaign for the New Patriotic Party. He wants the New Patriotic Party to break the 8, and who is leading the party? Bawumia. So Ken is only doing the party's deeds. Or yeah, dear and Sasha say which boni friend MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. That is it. I don't
but
know.
all this while he has been there and Bawumia is campaigning and nobody has said anything.
That
to
is
him.
because pressure any the command in Japan say he has to join. Into you share video about social media na air trend now. You could see in Japan in a bus with a year Dr. Bawumia. It was because the pressure was coming in from above, order from above. Hey Ken, that ben abeba campaign I say that ben abeba campaign ama a year Dr. Bawumia. These were the questions that air.
But it wasn't only Ken that was there. Nana B was there, Ajwa was there, other people from NPP were there, and these people for some time now, any campaign Bawumia just the campaign team like Moko, but this top MPP officials no, so it's not a new thing that at this point Ken is coming into the picture. Was it by force for him to go and talk? If you had gone and without saying anything, we will understand. So okay, he just went because the party wants him to be there. Ajwa was there, one Mike. A lot of big people were there. They didn't take Mike. So why then does he have to go and take Mike and go and talk?
Because
that is Ghana for concern.
Yes. So as you can see, I'm happy to see the picture video to screen. So you see this particular video, you share with picture screen. So it is not just Kenya Japan in the shot. It is you can see from more Paris. You could also see a year Ajwa hey, but second Paluta.
Stephen Amwa was there.
Of course, party penny for. So you see, Kenya Japan. You see, one thing people are forgetting is that Kenya Japan is part of the what? The MPP Council of Elders. For you to be a part of a Council of Elders, no, and as a particular organization or Council of Elders, which means you can't actually mean penny for a kuku damo party or more echo no. You are one of them. So Ken is an elder. Ken is a patriot. Ken is one of the founding members of the New Patriotic Party, and he's just doing the New Patriotic Party. Now, once Kenya Japan didn't say, yes, start here no now. He was one of the early people who joined during the after the
that
party
one
was
I
founded.
understand. Early people that joined, yes.
Yes, so after the party, definitely after the lesson Ken can say our party after the lesson Ken can say our party he say he still wants to be in the party. He still has to do the party's work. Sanka can say on person or party then ultimately he doesn't have to do this campaign. If Ken also says he doesn't want to do the campaign, then ultimately you also have to see say Kenya Japan with the party and number but if you say you want to be in the party, then you have to do the campaign. Now fast forward, let us also look at the respect Dr. Bawumia he accorded to Kenya Japan a bra of Akwachi. They came to the 1 week, they came to the burial, they even sympathized with the family. You see, it tells you said these two, even though there's tension between them, they are growing equally together. And I say they are coming close and close. It will share a year of Akwamna Kwachi ne ye na. You could see that Kenya Japan was sitting close to a year Dr. Bawumia. It is a process, starting from some place. So in some day, what will fighting bring the MPP? What will fighting bring the New Patriotic Party? Nothing. Kenya Japan is only doing what he was mandated to do. Kenya Japan or the party na ashen is on your senebeya echinebino or no soon or saw the sword you say or the flag of the New Patriotic Party because Ken a campaign Emma Bawumia Ken a say Emma Bawumia into the same. But once Kenya Japan wants to be in the party, I'm sorry, he has no option than to campaign. Just simple. Just simple. I don't know why people are taking it walk up amount for it is so sad. But I think there's some comments be about I don't know if you can read it at your end. But if not, I can see some of you all say, if God will not say, because of envelope, God will judge them all. And now we feel a year can ba selling or say a rubbish stock and a with Millicent, it was a Ken. May God bless. So you can see that even the people, the party people, and the people in the New Patriotic Party, and even NDC who are saying, Kenya Japan, okay, this is a true patriot. Because a patriot, you are inside the party through thick and thin, and Kenya Japan is just doing a patriotic work.
So for from the camp of Kennedy Japan, mo ni Kennedy babe manena na intinu ayo anasebe. Intinu ochemu say Ken is only doing his duty to the New Patriotic Party and afi nsuno sebe entokwano emfa unity is power. Election no time no aswewe enya afiansa ye betwe asem no sere ne abasa ne aba betwe ne ten ama eye Bawumia ene Ken ababeku enti mo a sebe mo jabe Kennedy Agyapong na mo come adwen mo bom adwen say wa mama you confused no, you don't know his stand no. His stand is that he's still a party faithful to the New Patriotic Party. Enti no obomoden so obedi no kre na wagina mu ede ama eye amanyukuo Osuno Kukuruku. So this is not only about Bawumia but also about the New Patriotic Party. Nti ebe ya nyina yente kena se na sebe yenye juma na emfa impuntu embra. Now we'll be moving on to the next story, but or any adventure or any comment concerning ASA issue where you can put it in the comment section. Ye benya brena fide yaje na yakan
but you know say pastor fufro so aba out abeka na adwin according to this particular pastor, and he is one of the first people who abeka se sena asofo eleke the boots of Bawumia na enya dia papa. I think so we have the video yenkoshe video we for your bar. We would really dive into this issue because this is the first time I saw for Penny Parker say, I don't care if the church sacks me, I'm ready to go all in and lose my job and speak against this particular corrupt MPP administration.
Sikaso and the come area. Oko say a man of crime maybe your man so or catch say yet Sikaso and the come area. And as a statement to man penny man, so repeat that statement no obi MPP ni a na ne boafu. Sika no ani eteso no say sika no say ewo he sika no wo he yankoso anyini si ete sika so ana komodi yen ana say all of a sudden MPP buy no ana sika no ayira na sika no ayira ko he odofo wuti ame asofo etu o mamu Christian Council for etimoto o mamu Catholic Bishops Conference etimoto o mamu ebrebi etwam 1-2 na mo issue statement 1-2 no issue statement na so man ye yo ene yehwehwe ampara de a ade na mo jai some issue statements ebra niema bi nkoso e wo man mu Ghana Pentecostal Council yesu wo da so wo man mu charismatic for what wo man mu one man church for mo amose mo ye prophets azan ni kontompo ya beto abade a na nyankopon abayi do obedi nkunim e de akere na nyankopon eyiyi kire e de kire edu amabuo no ankasa so a ene ma enko yie nyankopon enye hwe emfa nkire Ghana adifo azan ani kontompo ani sikadie kro no ara ye kesa politicians no edie no na enkrofo a efre wo Sikaso and the come area. Oko say a man of crime maybe your man so or catch say yet Sikaso and the come area. And as a statement to man penny man so repeat that statement no obi MPP ni a na ne boafu sika no ani eteso no say sika no say ewo he sika no wo he yankoso anyini si yet Sikaso and the komodi yen ana say all of a sudden MPP buy no and the sika no ayira na sika no ayira ko he odofo wuti ame asofo etu o mamu Christian Council for etimoto o mamu Catholic Bishops Conference etimoto o mamu ebrebi etwam 1-2 na mo issue statement 1-2 no issue statement na so man ye yo ene yesu ampara dia ade na mo jai some issue statements ebra nyema bi nkoso e wo man ni mo Ghana Pentecostal Council yesu wo da so wo man yi mu charismatic for what you man yi mu one man church for mo amose mo ye prophets azan nkontompo ya beto abade a na nyankopon abayi do obedi nkunim e de akyere na nyankopon eyiyi kyere e de kyere eduru amabuo no ankasa so a enema enko yem de nyankopon enyi hwe emfa kyere Ghana adifo azan ani nkontompo ani sikadie kro no ara ye kasa politicians no edie no na enkrofo a efra wo sika so na kom ede okọ se ya man kwa mo medi o man so no oka kyere ye se ye tisika so na kom ede and as a statement o man pani man no so repeat that statement no a obi MPP ni a na ne boafu sika no ani ete so no se sika no say e wo he sika no wo he yankoso anyini si ye tisika so
patre busuafo ne nsema wo kenyina ne say the hypocrisy nya twomne sebe esubia asori mpanimfo ne asofo eda na di ewukrum hanum saying it is nothing good to write home about asofo asebe baby ame de kra no is the fact say nyame ayesom no sebe onye bias god nyankopɔ ye nokre odi nokre. And how can you be there? Not to say, maybe things that will even help the country to move forward. Prophets but who to be the president alone? What kind of God are they serving? Me, that's the question I want to ask this asofo. President in Kwano but ebia guidelines, because even we share Bible anymore. There were times in Yakupon boy a lot of people monfa ha monko se munye we no share Abraham fiwe jefie koha ye say aha ubedi so Yakupon ye no nchemu but your president ndo yichemu. That's interesting. Anyways, nana and major sasso for one nana because I can't say much about this issue. But Nana, what is your talk? This man is really saying the truth, but then I've been found.
Yeah, he's saying sense, and as you are saying, he's also speaking the truth. But you see, yeah, can you see, in as much as Papa can say, we should also not forget, say, even pastors and men of God, they have their choice politically. It's the fact, say,
sure, that one there.
And not just say you can't join a particular political party. US, the two main political parties, the Republicans and then the Democrats. No, even Okowa, you are so phone penny bibria. Obi ebi more Trump afa, ebi more Biden afa. Your Catholic software be almost supported Biden, ebi almost supported Trump. Your Presbyterian churches be almost supported the Republican Party Trump, and they be almost supported a Democrat. So dimu. But what we are saying is that a true patriot is the person who calls out his affiliation and his political party, even when the party is wrong. So the fact say, it is very sickening. For those of you who have not watched the video, you better more the video not to screen. So, but it's very sickening because at the end of the day, no, time you could have used the same time to sit Bawumia there and tell him say Bawumia, things are not going on well. Now no oba Independence Square, you see a year of a now kwachi. I'm for team so Bawumia so you be before doom son whom my okacho say ye. What have you done about it? What is the way forward? These pastors decided not to ask correct questions. These pastors decided not to ask sensible questions. But mufu and a yomude because okwa so kona okwa joining Dr. Bawumia sana only the betra picture at the end of the day no so yebema brown envelope ni in the womb. So they've forgotten where they are coming from. They are forgetting say even the Bible tells us as men of God and as pastors no, we were born to serve. The Bible didn't say that we should serve. We should serve, and I say we should serve the pastors. Or see the pastors should serve us, which means in reality, no, pastors no also almost serving your congregants. And that is not what the pastors are doing. And you can't also serve you, you are making sure that you are fighting for the person. One now the mega microphone. No because so A, B, C, D, N. But what you see is that these pastors are now licking the boots, the dirty boots, and the ugly boots of Dr. Bawumia, and then they can't say anything. muye we nyina mo expect say nipa embra ma sorry. This is pure bogus because they've not been able to have the courage and the boldness to call out Dr. Bawumia the evil, wicked administration, and even how Ghanaians are suffering. Me nuaba, ye can't say same way na Ghana for bibri eti abruchi kaso moye NDC for when ye NDC for we all voted for this MPP party, but niema nko ye. Me no can say MPP oba Ghana sisi tomatoes back 5 cedis. Do you think it's a joke? 5 cedis tomatoes. Do you think it's a joke? 5 cedis tomatoes. Now ti abrochi e catch him say bibiasa. Bibiasa any betna Ghana. Bibiasa any betna Ghana. So sometimes I can say bi ana e so. So basically what this pastor is saying about how these so-called men of God now you omuko gada ya to say omu bompa ema Bawumia, it was very, very sickening. We are trying so much to get the video. If Oshakra na said one shot obefe. What I say, how pastors were able to go and pray for Bawumia, and they are doing this whilst their plant is on. What is wrong with this country? Ediana ekwasu okrom hasi. Ediana ekwasu ewokrom hasi. A obi ntimi kan wansem. Nipa no so a ni egidi se obi tima bibi afa ho amaye no. Nipa no so zi ano so onkase bi. That is Agyapong. On also joining a massive campaign because of MOU and Sasha said no untimi. So my dear, it is a very, very sad thing. Just say as my pastor Nekan. In fact, I don't know if you recall say Nanuya a year last 7 years, a brand new we have certain powerful men of God and Omokasa against the new patriotic against the National Democratic Congress. I don't know if you recall. They were talking.
Yeah, so I was just about to even ask you, say, is it that say I saw for Krumhan in MPP for na?
I don't know because what it seems say as you see on the whole thing acquire something like that. Say I say omuye partisan be you can't really tell what is really going on. And yet, my dear, it is very sad though. We are not saying say amamuno it is bad though, but and yes, say what we are praying for and what we are hoping for is a competent government. All we are also hoping for and we are also praying for is for a person, a country, the leaders who take accountability. Doom so of course we catch say doom so na light off. What yes economy inflation na cause we catch say mama na was anka by now dollar be do 54 cedis. In kwasiasem. You ask yourself, are these people normal? Are these stupid people normal? Yes, and people are suffering. But at the end of the day, they will still go and vote for a year this particular administration. And these people will still go and vote for this particular administration. As I say, they will not take into factors of other things. So, are they helping? Are these people doing anything to help? Yes, so, and an even else to organize it, so demo. You could see grown up people complaining, saying, I don't even else in the demonstration now, or I'm a traffic at back crew. And these people are in a hurry to go and sleep in lights out. It is so sad. Meaning about a dirty politics game, as you say, the pastors are now all involved. And Nutiana Kufado AC Supeno or starting another scheme called the National Cathedral. It's usually they will say this is a dinner or something that Bawumia had with the pastors. Your pastor was there. Who's pastor? Omu amushe nyina ne wankasa o pastor mu nyina omu kan.
Me pastor oni ho.
Nti em se hase ne ba be bompaye. Ame yi se ade no so fani na bebi address afo bebi obeku bi address afo dinichi. Meaning so no incoming running meet and bebi a odwe ne ho kora onti ase. I think say bit ma ko share the video involved of this particular thing na tea for your bar, you have to ask.
Let us all thank God for His Son, the opportunity to serve this country. God created him. And the Lord knew that this would be a time for him to leave this country. So let us thank God for this great opportunity that He has given to His Son. Let's thank God for the ideas that He has given him. Wonderful ideas for this country. And let us commit him into the hands of the Lord the next 6 months. The Lord should protect him as he moves up and down this country. Destroy all the works of the evil one. Every morning the Lord must breathe into him and give him new strength, new ideas. Surround him with his fire and use him to his glory. Commit his wife and children into the hands of the Lord for their protection. Commit the team also into the hands of the Lord. The way they move together, the Lord must protect them as they share ideas. They must be open with him. When he goes wrong, they must tell him. If he makes a mistake, they must tell him. They must guide him during this campaign. Agyapong yɛda wase yɛhyɛ w'animonyam yɛma wo so woyɛ nyame a woyɛ w'adeɛ nimrim. At this time in the history of this country, ayɛ wo fɛ sɛ wobɛma wo ba yi so na wode ɔmani ahyɛ ne nsa. Wo na wode too n'akoma so, wɔde too ne patifoɔ anim, wɔnom nso agye ato. Yina, the flag bearer of the NDP. Everybody say, back to me and a year, just to me a campaign throughout the whole country. So far, we call all the 16 regions. And you walk to one. Yanti boni biara. The way you walk domino to me, one or so. Already, of course, we're giant the show as they go back to Accra to assess the first round of the campaign. Already, lead them. The annual let them accept it. My want to be correct so that the next round will be more effective. The next round, a bit candy panakuma, and people will take decisions to support him. And it's ready. What you would have. Una born. Israel sema pumudin. Anopedia sranemo. Net mumi gunumu. Ready. Mawujano and therein fanom. See yourself or no pine one. Let's show when you young one. For any more young jarring. Baby, you big chinapia. But if you are him, on no so, no, to me, a prayer on once a man. A radio Casa many pentiasi, then told the Pacomaso. You will see one guinea piece of a supporting. But dear Tim Grand, a radio dinner kind, Naman Yambre, and French showing Yam. Then himself, eh? Shani Yama or the shot software was sentiment ready. A great dear obey Beba Hagonia, only Dinkitan. Say the year, you'll be a better a software actually, or better a software actually. A radio be whom sell 1 day or 2 for young couple or baby. And it's a radio shop when more young woman. A radio show when more young woman. Or your wodia. And then you bring your shrano, Nyamieja, Nyamioba, Nyamison, some concording, Amen.
So, for the parts or the percent, and also the share some His Excellency.
So that is it. Not just say Bawumia gusua wajem paibo. Now, because of this issue, yeah, sebe and I'm so magana fo binomo bo eye omasofu echi se enti breba ye femu amanie bebebe ye femu krum hanyina no moda so ekobo mpaye masa Bawumia wi sa ebre ne amanie no busuafo de ntokwa gengereje bia ba efa eye fair increment ye nenim se enche bia na sebe Loy first near their dear issue 2 up a cost rock a crane chimcran omutumu by 20% or so. Na a dear dear any a brain see a 2 film will be a brony at dear but way dear a very very delicate issue for the first time me who video no na sebe I was in shock. Na make us say what at all and I mebo assume nature say and some a bimukre draw mo nyina ewo eye ka ni mu anyasem ketwa yenko na yenko hwe video no.
Forget it, may you scabia free move. That's I now pay peace of mind. Now concentrating your way to man. And I guess I now pay. Simple thing. People catch any old travel. No, this is come on. No way still. Simple. I no do what I'm. Oh yeah, catch yourself. Wait, catch yourself. I don't before that. I know what did they do? No fine. Yes, I'm moving. Why you alone? You go disturb the whole passengers when the car inside or what? You do that thing, they tell you to forget, or you know they won't forget. What you want to show? Yes, no. Oh yes, I never know that I come out to take my body give you I never know that I never know that I let's talk about I'm on what I can't I don't get your money. What I can't Oh no, what did they do? You know, fine. I will make you go. Shut me. Remember what Kasama Ube, you did do a crack. Oh, one out of mommy. And I know now, we're not drinking. I'm your life. We are drinking. We need to wow, we need to trust them in my name. Man, trust them and name to the Timmy. Somebody trust them in my Timmy. Let's share me, Fred. Come here. I'm this year. We do so. Young cop. Young cop. What was so? Let's see. I'm so we are talking. We are talking. No, I am mommy. I got the back of it. I got the back of it. And now we are sitting the back of it. We are talking now to our wound now. And I'm so we are talking. And now they will call it. One hour they will call alcohol, mommy. And I'm sitting in the back of it. Oh, two crores so in our bubble. Yes, and I'm sorry, I will. Sorry, I'm you want to mean when I share. You want to mean you want to mean so what you mean here? So what you mean here? Show body. Show me on. Show body. Show me here. I body in a show body. I would do now. Show body. Yeah, who want to grab? Who want to grab? Who want to grab? Mommy, you try not to. I don't be down. Show me down with the Papa. Show now. Champagne show now. For champagne show now. Yeah. Champagne show now. Body. And I walk. For me, one you wanna show. So then I road track. And now I'm a bit road track. Road track. Show BB at show. Who want to grow so what see I and what see Chelsea what why I miss you why strong girl when you want to jump who want to jump we are there yeah who want to but that one I'm in the PS out to my gram trim it up on the PS trim it PS as it yeah
As funny as this seems, it was for and funny, sir. Exchange need the across from mate to another passenger. As funny as it seems, like I'm saying, and funny, sir. If the economy was going well, and a principle ne emraye juma, see a 20% ubi adhere to it and kawini number. Ubeti Marco Fuchoski. A choir o faswa de bia ye jo e bia 10 cedis back of no be saje with different fare. Now say nipa na you don't know, then it brings a whole lot of controversies. But in the end, no GPRTU name na for they should just make sure say drivers they adhere to rules. Passengers e bi also munya botre. What I say. Same on this social issues are air cost we shall forecast in the news again. Kaswa de I mean ukokan ebeka se kaswa de ne de bia in some morning kwan ekoso ewo. Now recently say Agyapong bekaya there is this hood ebeto just say yekum eye soldier ni bi wo ho. That same hood incident fufro assign esi wo ho no ma enya sem ketwa. Now this happens to be a woman sebi ono de wonam eye bro no so metre Millennium City. Bibi yekum soldier ni na anu ya no ewo kaswa mpotem ho asem esi wo ho no. Mami nambro no so ene ne waye ne wote se wonte asem okasa wontimi yi wano waye no se defen nam enso na wo di nipa bro kum nipa low key ye nyama nsem fata a woman to be precise ena ne a oye ne kra na matitire ena odi omo bad odi omo bone na chese wonnam ena ne obefa we feature no fa bola so na ne sebe ma yebosomi su ne ye hu ye ne sebe ye dampia no no so akosesa used parts. And I will be named your so tongue, so they ye den, so they ye den. What is happening in this country? I was here for Yensha video no Emra.
She said she can't talk.
Obi Kasa, see baby. Oh, see kind of your Kasa.
Hey, I saw the thing live. She's touching.
Hey, what chance be Dani Bola? Hey, I'm going not to suffer the new Kolanya Manyama. Ya chini sisi oso ye mumu ohu sika ina watati so kasa ombie nyama dani bola enya bodamfo anyama on bodam ye na wo sisa piota roba say na obe dress nyama we wiasi pound.
When I ask you question, answer me. When I ask you question, answer me and stop misbehaving. Yes. Not misbehaving. You post the kind of
Don't worry.
Everybody has gathered.
You can chant.
Wow. So you can talk.
I did this woman, she can't talk. The thing is on her hand, she's holding it, she can't talk. 4 o'clock, 3:30. She's taking part, 4 o'clock, 3:30.
Oh, that be Wahada.
Because one bodam shanyama go bag mu one day to cry. Bodam from Ponti Sanyama way. Bodam ye. Shanyama wo bag mu pad ni pampers adani bola wa chanting ni na. Hey! Wala ngaba banza bane a'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim a'udhu bi kalimati llahi ta'ala min sharri ma hadasa. Hey, alaki wanga ba maka ce ban maka ji lafiyan ta gam maka ce fa da wanda ke da lafiya dai kwashe wadanga guguwa ina ma yana da yake ta juye kayan duka wala take sayarwa wai ta bata magana ta yar kota ta gan wuka ta fara magana
Shine ni ma nake fari na tafi ya jikin kasan da akwai wani
wachanzi wasisa bibia wasisa bibia
Sembi kasa sa ukasa oye mi bebe
no kasa no mo di abano mo shimade na
woni say ade ayebu anko e pad ni ba kuke ganta na jawo
So anytime we see you listen, anytime we find you in this community again, whatever happened to you, cause it by yourself.
She's not a mad
person, this lady. She's not. And you're not for.
Let her be.
And the tone and searing to Watarana. Nagaba Mukamata, but let's start to go with a Kamata. When it tells you, come here, Machara, when the Bambate, how cover, Marco Tiarico on the fire, when the kid the latte on the fire. Hey, you go. When the kid the latte, a part with them, when the kid the latte, or beyond Yari, or Becky Tanya Maui. Hey, this is serious.
She behaves, she don't talk, she don't do nothing.
Na badam for crack as a normal. Hey.
So that is a year and sema koso wo a year Millennium City wo kaso anachese we de ye bebo ye nyina ye ho kokko titiri ni emano say the enhwe se de dispose ye nema bi eyi sanse wo be wie na wa kwa ware ni aba be ka se wo na de kwhye na na so no obi na edu bad enti nyina ye nhwe ye ho ye busiafo ubetimi ed will comment at comment section ne mu e wo sansem nyina ho ye benya bre na ya kinkan ede ama kama now currently yen boshini yenko eyesunyan eho ena eye enkoso hene e wo ho no mo pese wo kire na na danko kufado ene ye na be de kire Bawumia se munya miameye maade sese ekra de ye ntwen e ma ban bia e mekire ye de ono pese wo kire ye nti na na twere ma eye sunyan kura ye friend dumesu a wo ho no mo no wabɔ ne homo de ne pa agisa pavement blocks ibi e de bokuro ni mu beautification a enya sem keto na kyese na pese wo kire se sese ni ye ntwen MPP ye ntwen NDC ye ntwen hwan ya de ebusiafo ye ntwa eye ho no mu mfoni ma wa hwe screen so abon se video no na etwa gu asebe dan ye ho no no sebe enhye dan ye yisa but obinum kra kyese atakwa medan with paved blocks na kyese na makro ni mu etwa Brighton papa ni enche ye beko Europe ane beko Europe wosunyan enye asem ketwa video no na etwa gu wo screens no eso
same video. Kwabia egbo wa bi asio around the maker
sunyan dumeso na chese enkoso ahene wo hono mo se ebegyan ma na se de bida onu ankasa de ne ho asi wo se wo siesie dumeso kroni mu ama krono atwa brighton ama krono kama ene bi no mu chese na ado mehwe sebe wei oyeye a nkenye se nana angasa de ne ho asi wa wo ye binom so chese nana ya eboa ni nyina eka patriotism no na wadwenhwe wo sa issue we anything.
Okay, so first of all, let me applaud a year Nana Nkwoso Hene obusunyane dumaswa.
Pacho boniye sunyan enye sunyan yes untim bebo sunyane wa hase ye you aduate
sunyan dumaswa. Okay, yes. No problem. So yeah, so basically, that is exactly what is really happening. I think, it is something and it's when I saw, I was very much happy. You see, the whole point of Yakasa government, Abraham Lincoln says, it's not always you asking what the government will do for you, but what you do for the government. So imagine, if you back kaswa nkwaso hene osi osisi an ye gats say wo kro ni mu nyina and I said the bus stop for yi make you so an ye we bibi e fe communal labor. You will be the Friday is see what nice school you got a money at the door do feature near Sans one go for be a form of tankers or me check you features
town council.
Town council, we have any tankers. Anthony tankers. The tankers ba no say mommy mama tankers ba need the dreamika near a the door do feature near put things right. So this is a very great thing. Just that me who I was a little bit sad and happy at the same time because you could see clearly said they are paving the township, but they are paving the township. A building is it is not worthy of being paved. As I say, so the best thing I can beat my is okay. We will start painting the building, or maybe they'll paint the building later. As I say, but Osha building is the building lacks many. Because Ghana Frankasa we have low maintenance culture. You maintain and also I was here shiny account yinti no sha build ni si watch from Kwame Nkrumah time omo boss ni ade so as you can see pavement building no ceiling na IBB e wo white say enya asem keto say odwen ho kra onti ase ati ase odwen ho kra onti ase any other. So definitely these are all things even though it's good some and I think say it would be better say at least they will have done something about it in a way says add number and they can actually do something to the building, change the roofing sheet and other important things. And also we are no so few apart from they changing the roofing sheet and other things, I think it's very much okay. Omutimi pave ni we are roofing sheet paint here. I think say because video no go background no became say land na numni and our land no shefem na start see so this is a very good initiative. And Nigeria for pan eta pesa day in Nigeria sikeni bitimi see a kwan from Makati Hill to Abia a yellow pass na ordinary to so any General Ogbofu Street na a bosso. So Nigeria for they help themselves, which is a very good thing. So we know nana no tiku no gold sikano and then sasina all ton ema Chinese for no regardless of wherever he got the money. Scano on fan sheni num undi on fan small girls on fan to goes on fan to good on fan to henema all the CC chrono. And yes, or the whole town.
Yeah,
he's doing the whole town, which is a very, very, very great thing. Or paving the whole town, which usually these things come in very in handy. I just say, so clearly, it is something that very good. Let's applaud the Nkwaso Hene or what side crew. He's doing a very great job. I just hope that many people will follow suit, and this one should also be a stark reminder. Say we can do it. Imagine say 2 say to ahemfo na si nyina no wa start catch you bia sisi ano skebia obenye bia allocate some anase ye jeje ntoboa town council nya ye jeje ntoboa the BCC yankase you crew. Imagine you go to Kumasi and you think it's landing meaning about the on pavement or mu pave for one the same thing na land no mo ye the same thing landing there's no info through pavement say ya land na titi dine si wo dine kitten ni si wo but they paved it They've paved it, and they've paved the road, no, and they've kept the place, they've maintained the building. It makes going to London so attractive. London, old buildings are all power, but Mama Na is so beautiful. So this is actually one of the greatest things. I was very, very, very much happy, and I'm just hoping that him for my quarter so bon pie. I'm Papa be a friend of Bawumia. They can take a clue from this. Yeah, they can take a clue from this. They can learn from this. I personally think it's one of the a great thing. I'm just wishing more people will be learning from this, and also at the end of the day, commit my drone shots after the whole thing is done. Mama, how I crew now, my short videos. At the end of the day, perhaps you can learn about it and preach about these kind of things. More like a lesson.
Wow. In Tebusian for that is what a nana Echumushemu said. This should be a big lesson. Enya Dushian Kessie Emma a nana nom for fro and I say nana no mahodua a walk crude muhanum say said the beya yenina yebe boa ye home. Now I pay me that sorry yeah not just say Aseda hit maker Kim Paluta was trended number 1 Twitter and everybody was asking why is Kim Paluta trending the Tremusa Branton and the carrier the carrier na end sebi Brantia wa wanda grass struggle la bedrusro now bedrusra o say me the partisan politics ebetarim me music career ho dia na chese wankasa wunye njina fame on so your chroma na Kamido buy where is Kamido? So I also say and you say or hate back one I say you're on your feet. But you need to stand firm with other albums. Then you say, oh yes, Akrana wa hate ojina na mon so na o hate back say what starting the Bawumia any Adwasafo any Abanti Kwandini saying Ashanti regional chairperson to me you can't and then you're more rapid years so nanya me say ho. That's very nice. Yenshe video no emrana fade yen to aso
Mesa mchema wo. Imi ngama yasido. Asido.
Nane nyame wase ho ama Bawumia na. The funny thing that keeps making me laugh, even when I'm not watching this video, is the fact say Bawumia say asem enyom no kro nim to. He can't even sing the song. It's well point and I wouldn't me. Let me not say anything. I just have fun so who are doing about just a moral womb. My main corner how me I don't want to talk too much because I say with them I can't want same baby. Because I go on Casado. Ken Paluta, a binimo dress a colawi, a branty way. She say pa the music career no. You won't say uncle baby my you won't say a day we walk away inti. And the music career na end.
You me find you see, there's nothing wrong with King Paluta. Yes, you know, anytime you do. Make I say Sydney time. Yes, some 8 years ago there was a new be about so our money, you see. In 24 in Sembi Omokasem and D Encaso. So Sydney time abako and then no uyi a new few. There was a particular song in 2008, 2016 campaign you see a higher do. Good. So as you were saying, musicians you were one-time hit makers. You were very consistent. So you've seen over the years, one more very consistent. You are talking about the Stoneboy, the Sarkodie, the Shatawale. They've always been consistent. You miss a Black Sheriff, so a Bima, and also a very Jackie most or more a little bit consistent. But it been be filmed with one-time hits like the Camidos and Nyumbi and
the Akwanga ni dini say akwani through where is we draw boy no friend say patapa
be famous one time hits near there. So King Paluto, even though why underground artist actually for a very long time, no, I think it's any rainy. But then the issue I have with King Paluto and say send all campaigning and now all tunyum ama Bawumia and also nyasa same could do not join even us in the demonstration. As I said, also join even else in the demonstration. For contest, no more share video, and share video ni be by better also.
Kunima mote mafasha ena fomba masha amana munu baby amadruye simu enyenne nyame na shiraye na shiwo beso chema mia beso chema o nyame na shiraye na shiwo beso chema mia beso chema o imi ngama yasido asido na nenya vie waseo asido na nenya vie waseo. Yes. Asido na vie waseo. Money on fanje, money on fanje. Nanya bana na ro kasa no betu.